BK. Sony Open. BK, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Wow, you look.
Like ready to go off the
Oh,
jump.
did you? Hold on. Hello, good morning, everybody. Maybe you may give an intro. Let me give an intro. Ready to go. I'm sorry. We are. You don't like that. You like that, don't you?
I think it looks fine the other way. If you want to do it the other way, I'm fine with that.
It doesn't really matter that much. Hold on. Do you hear that? I hear a loud applause for BK's return. Oh, it's chilly up there in New York. I guess I'll find out on Friday. Golf is back, and it just snuck up on me out of nowhere. It hasn't snuck up on you because you've told me about this for weeks.
Yeah, I've marked this date. That's when golf returns. It's a week later than normal, so even more time off. But yeah, I'm glad you could find the time to talk some Sony Open.
Of course, I can always find the time. We're happy to have you. I'm sure the chat missed you. Maybe it's been so long that maybe some people, new followers in here, don't really know who you are. If you're not familiar with Brian Kirshner, he is our resident golf guy. He is the golf guy, and he makes time out of his week every Wednesday to come on, run in his car from his office, talk some golf, chop it up, which we're very grateful for. So appreciate it. But in all seriousness, going into this season, this golf season, are you like fired up and out for blood because last season didn't really go how you wanted it to as a bettor?
I'm more just looking at it as a clean slate. I know not many people will remember it, but I did hit an outright in the fall. So that is gone. Like, it's not like I'm still chasing my last outright since October 2024. So I really like that I hit one in the fall. That's gone, and it's a new season. No one remembers anything from last season. Like, looking at all these bets this week, I feel good about it. I don't feel like a sense of dread that I'm just going to lose. Everyone can win this week. So I'm hopeful right now. Talk to me in 3 months if I haven't hit an outright.
I just said the name 3 times. You didn't acknowledge it. Wasn't it your only outright you won last year, Steve Fisk?
Correct. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
How do you remember that?
I was just going to say, can I get a little credit for remembering that?
Yeah, no, good call, man.
I didn't even look it up.
Outright, and that's when you remember things.
It was like 160. No, was it like
100 to 1?
100 to 1. Yep. Nice job. And listen, I won't let the people slander you. Okay. Because
no one's slandering me.
Well, I just want to make sure. I'm just saying, if they start, I'm going to make sure they fucking get in line, because you can't be hot all the time.
No.
And I know I haven't been hot in ages, but there was a time where I was really hot, and everybody forgets and you fall off. It's a "what have you done for me lately" league, but I won't stand for it, because 2 years ago, not last year, but the year before, you hit 8 or 9 outrights.
It was a lot. Yeah, I think it was like 8 in the summer.
I'll give you 9. I'll give you 9.
I think it was 8, maybe.
Okay.
It was good. Okay. It was a couple first round leaders in there. It was good. It was a good summer.
So this is the way I would do it. If you want my opinion, I would phrase it like, when you meet people and they ask how your golf betting portfolio is, I would say over the last 2 years, I've hit 9 outrights. Is
10
that
outrights over the last 2 years?
Yeah, because I think a 4.5 average is really good.
Yeah.
But if you say you hit
the funny thing is that I cannot believe people tailed me every week last year. People legit did that. And the funniest thing is that a guy that works at X, Twitter, did that. He tailed me every single week, because when my account was hacked, he DM'd. He's like, "Yo, anything you need, I'll hook you up with the creator fund. I'm not joking, so I'll connect you guys." He's like, "Yeah, like 2025 was a rough year. Like, I hope we don't do that again." I'm like, "Dude, you tailed me every single week. That is psychotic behavior. Like, I would have gave up after 3 months." But he said, he's like, 2024 was so good, I couldn't give up. So.
Yeah, it is very funny, because in a way, a sports bettor following someone on Twitter, you're kind of like a team. And when a team was really, really hot and treated you well, and then they go on a slump, a cold streak, you just think like they're going to get out of it. When they get out of it, I want to be there. I want to be there. Yeah. So BK equals Wes Reynolds. Do you know who Wes Reynolds is, by the way?
The name sounds familiar, but no.
Very, very sharp golf bettor. Had a lot of success. He goes on VSiN, and I think for some reason, Cornfields, I see you're in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think VSiN like renewed his contract or something, so he went up and did his own thing. But anyways, good guy to listen to. BK, when does your pod? I know you don't care to promote, but I'm genuinely curious. when does your pod get going? Are you back on
I
Mondays?
did my pod on Monday.
Who was your guest?
Steve, he's not on Twitter, but he works at the company I'm at, and he's been on a bunch, and he's a very sharp and smart guy.
Steve Fisk?
Not Steve Fisk.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, listen, I'm excited to get back into golf betting. I think I don't even know that I think I hit Sep early in the
You
year.
hit Sep early in the year. I don't know if there was another one.
Yeah, I think, oh, I know exactly what happened. It's all coming back to me now. I hit a couple guys live and you were not happy about it. And that's okay, because I understand if JJ Spawn at Oakmont tees off at 80-1, but then he's like plus 750 live, it's not cool. I can't brag about it, but at the same time,
yeah,
it was still a hit. Justin Rose, first round leader, I think, of the Masters. That was a good one. So
yep.
A couple things treated me well. I have decided something. I don't know how you feel about this. I don't know if you have a different strategy, but I'm going to do a little bit more in terms of what I have action on this season, not just outrights, not outrights. I want to lean into a guy, maybe even two, and take him.
Ladder him.
Well, maybe. Yeah. I'm not going to say no. Maybe I'll ladder the piss out of him. Top 40, or in golf world, we say T. So T40, T20, T10, T5, shit like that. Maybe under strokes in round one, or if he doesn't have a good round one, under strokes round two. These are the kinds of things I'm thinking about. Anyways, talk to me about the Sony Open. If you're not familiar with BK, he always does a great job setting the stage for us, talking a little bit about the course, maybe a little history. Is it tight? What kind of grass do we have? The putting greens and everything. Bermuda. Usually it's Bermuda or POA. Bermuda or POA.
You're missing the third. What's the third strand?
Hold on. Bermuda, POA. Is it like something Floridian?
It starts with a B.
Bermuda?
Ben.
Okay, wait, which ones are they again?
Florida and the South is usually Bermuda. Northeast and other places is usually Bent. And California is POA.
Okay, so I said Bermuda twice. That's the only word that starts with a B.
All good, man.
Okay,
all good.
And I totally forgot about that. All right, so we have the Sony Open, and before we get started, BK, is this the one 2 years ago where Colin Morikawa blew an 8-stroke lead on the back nine?
No, that's Kapalua where they didn't play this year. So that's the big course in Hawaii with the views that they go to 30 under at. They canceled that event this year. So usually that starts the season, and then everyone goes over to Sony. That's not happening this year. We're starting at Sony.
So there's only one tournament in Hawaii.
Correct. And next year, most likely, they're going to start the golf season after football. So that's a little tidbit that you can go around and tell people.
So they're going to push it back and they're going to start it after football, meaning it would be about the second weekend in February.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I think that most people truly get going and caring about golf, casual people, after football ends.
Sure.
Like I think that, Sony, Tory, people but really it gets going after the Super Bowl. So if you care about this week, you're doing great.
I will say I enjoy the is it Waste Management that is also the same weekend on Super Bowl?
So that's in 3 weeks.
Yeah. So that would be my only pushback is I kind of like that.
I think, again, I'm not making the schedule. I think that would stay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
This might be the last Sony Open ever.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Understood. Yeah. All right. So when was the last golf tournament? What's the off season for golf guys? Is it 3 months, 2 months?
No, so there was a fall swing from September to November with maybe 8 or so events that the top names don't really play, but the slapdicks play. And that's when you really have to be a true sicko to care about.
Yeah.
So there has been golf played, but a lot of these guys hasn't really played, but no one has played a real true professional full field golf tournament since mid-November.
Okay. I want to talk to you before we get into it actually about Brooks Koepka coming back. First but no beef is going to hit so motherfucking hard. We just got right into it today, by the way, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I see we almost have 100 in here in Twitch, nice and early.
Like and sub.
Yep. YouTube, appreciate you being in here. Quick sub from Boston Sports Dork. Waka 23 with the sub streak. Appreciate you guys. We are talking golf till, 10:30, give or take. Then Steak will be on. We'll talk Miami, Indiana, and then college basketball. All right. So Brooks Koepka is cutting ties with Liv. I didn't even know you could do that, especially if you're dealing with the Saudis. Like, I would be fucking terrified. But
Yeah,
he's coming back. And then you tweeted something. I commented. I didn't get it. And you said which, and I figured we'll just talk about it. But Bryson put up something on Twitter about like him next to an exit sign, like, ooh, am I gonna leave too? I don't really know what was going on, but talk to me about Brooks Koepka coming back, and then I'll give you my thoughts.
So there's been rumblings for years that Brooks wasn't happy on Liv and he wanted to be back on the PGA Tour. And then right before Christmas, he and Liv parted ways, and he said he wasn't going to be playing on Liv in 2026. But then after that, no one really knew what he was going to do. No one knew if he was just going to play, because he would still be suspended from the PGA Tour. No one knew if he was just going to play the DP World Tour and the majors, or just take off from golf and just play the majors, or if the PGA Tour was going to let him back on. But people didn't even know if he wanted to play on the PGA Tour anymore. And then the PGA Tour came out and said that anyone who won a major since Liv started, which is Brooks, Bryson, Cam Smith, and Rahm, can come back, one-time fee, like one-time closing window. This won't be available next year. You'll have to pay $5 million to a charity. You won't be in the signature events, but you're not taking up anyone's spot in fields. We'll just expand the fields, and you have to play 15 events. So there is some penalty there.
You won't be in any signature events?
No, unless you qualify your way in.
Oh, okay.
So that means that Bryson, Rahm, and Cam Smith have the potential to take this deal that Brooks took with the PGA Tour right now for the next 2 weeks.
They said no.
Yeah, they're not going to, because Bryson's still under contract. Cam, like, he doesn't care anymore. Rahm's still under contract. Like, I'm sure these guys would have to pay a lot of money back to live. So Bryson in that post was just like in a building, and like
it was engagement bait. It was like rage bait or engagement.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
And I just was like, it's kind of just cringe. Like,
yeah, I agree with you now that you explain it that way. So how come Brooks's contract was up before anybody
because
else?
he joined before like Rahm and some other
he
people.
did.
He still had 1 year left on his contract.
Got it. Okay, so there is some sort of void or penalty.
So Brooks Koepka is playing Torrey Pines, and he's playing Waste Management, where he's won twice.
So is he going to play in like the Olympic events too?
He has to play 15 with the majors. That's like 11 or so. So yeah, he's probably going to play like Honda.
Yeah, right.
Travel, like some other stuff. But again, he's not in the signature events.
Okay. Well, I really hope Brooks comes back. He was my favorite golfer for a short period of time. Then he did the weird like shave his head thing, and I kind of criticized him, and I got a lot of attack from Brooks diehard fans saying that he's injured, which I'm sure is very legitimate. But then he just seemed a little douchey, like overall just
douche.
Yeah. He seemed douchey, and that's okay. Like he seems like probably a great time to party with, but I don't know. He started getting weird, like heavy druggy eyes, and there's rumors that he was, him and Dustin Johnson and whatever, Polina Gretzky, and they were having fucking orgies and stuff like that.
I'm not familiar with that. I would love some more information. Maybe we could talk offline.
You didn't hear about Brooks and his wife and Dustin Johnson and his wife having swinging?
I've never heard that.
What you listen to the nerd golf what's that fucking no laying up shit? Of course they wouldn't talk about that. That's what people are saying. You never heard that?
No.
You're in a golf Discord, right?
When did this happen?
I don't have the exact date, but
like a while ago, right?
I mean, when things started to get weird for Brooks, like when he shaved his head, he dyed it blonde. He went to the Cats game and he was all drugged out. Yeah, nobody knows.
Okay, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay, yeah. You never heard the rumor there was beef that like Dustin and Brooks, they got a little too intimate with the other's wife. I'm not starting this.
I'm happy to look it up.
All right, yeah. Google it. Or ask your Discord. Somebody's got to know.
I win.
Google me, I win. Right, ball. So, all right. Anyways, are you going to be supporting Brooks? Last question, and then let's get into the tournament.
He was bad in 25. I'm not rushing to bet him like 30-1 at Waste. Like, I'm not going to do that.
But do you want him to succeed?
Yeah, sure. It's good for the PGA Tour. Yeah.
Okay. And does the golf community, are they welcoming him back? Do they like this?
Everyone who supports the PGA Tour is like the PGA Tour did the exact right decision.
Okay. All right.
Like everyone is like, this is a win for the PGA Tour. This is the new PGA Tour. This is not like the olden days where they're like care about the rules and shit. Like they're like, Brooks is good for the tour. Let's do everything we can to get him back.
So would you say this is what the kids would say in the Twitch chat? Would you say rare PGA W?
Well, we have a new commissioner, so
that other guy's out.
Yeah, so Jay Monahan's out. Brian Rolap is the new commissioner, and he used to work in the NFL.
Brian Rolap. Okay. Yep. Yeah. The other guy sucked, right? Nobody liked him. Monahan.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Talk to me about the Sony Open. I am looking at the odds board right now, but before I even go down, I can't believe fucking data nerd Russell Henley is the guy at 11-1, but I guess it makes a little bit of sense when I look at the next 10 names. You have your card already? You look hilarious right now. You do. You have your card. Okay. Did you tweet your card?
No.
Okay. So this is like exclusive. We're getting BK's first 2026 card of the year. This rocks, by the way. Sony Open, what kind of course is this? What do you need? Do you need driver putter? Do you need wedge putter, driver irons? What do you need?
So Sony Open is a very short course, and it's a par 70. So there's only 2 par 5s. So guys, even though it's a short, easy course, these guys do not blow it. Like, it's not going to get to 25, 30 under. It usually holds up pretty well, and we're getting a decent amount of win this week. So I would say winning score like 17 to 20 under. Nothing crazy this week, but it is a short course. I would say what people are saying in the industry is that off the tee doesn't matter that much. Long guys can win it. Shorter guys can win it. It's really about getting hot with your irons and your putter. This is not a place where someone would be too short to win or he's too wild off the tee to win. You can really get it done a lot of ways off the tee. A lot of mid-length approach shots, like a lot of wedge shots, a lot of 175 shots, and you're going to have to make a decent amount of putts. But Siwoo's won here, Russ Henley's won here, Decky's won here, Nick Taylor's won here, Grayson Murray, RIP, won here. This is like a Russell Henley type golf course, a Brian Harmon type golf course.
Oh, that's who I'm staring at right now, 45-1, Brian Harmon. Is he on your card?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Collab. Brian,
he's dead.
Everything you just said about
dead.
This course. Yeah. Brian Harmon's fucking dead. 0 chance Brian Harmon wins, but he is going to make my first card. All right. Let's go through the odds board a little bit real quick. So Henley is 11-1. After that, you've got some guys who I like, as you know. Decky, whatever. I'm not touching this guy at 17-1, but JJ Spawn and Ben Griffin. I've been on the Griff Dog train for a while, and JJ Spawn's been my guy. Can I come out of the gate with JJ? Are we going to have a JJ year? Not to mention, how about the fucking Ryder Cup performance by JJ, which you didn't give him any respect, but then you had the accountability. You came around like a man and said, hey, great call on JJ Spawn. So I do appreciate it.
I think I did say that.
You did. I'm not kidding. You did.
Yeah,
you did
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think JJ's dead this week. I don't think JJ can win this week. I think so. The reason he's dead is because last year he was leading this tournament and he should have won and lost in heartbreaking fashion. If you do that, you're dead to me the next year. And then also he was like a 150 last year. Now he's 18-1. He probably had an interview this week. Like, the expectation is there for him to play really well. He should have won last year. Dead to me.
Okay. All right. You make a little, I understand what you're saying a little bit, but I'm still picking up these vibes that
Kyle's on him, Andy's on him. Like, people are on him. Like, I just don't like betting guys that lost in heartbreaking fashion at, 1/10 of the number they were last year.
I understand, but I'm still picking up that you're not really a JJ Spawn guy. It's okay. It's okay.
I invented
JJ
Spawn.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. Just because you took him at the fucking Players, which was a great bet, by the way, great bet. Just because you took him at the Players one time and never touched him again does not mean you invented JJ Spawn. You've invented a lot of guys. You did not invent JJ Spawn.
Fine.
Why do you hate JJ Spawn? Is it because he's short?
I don't. You were right, St. Jude. You were right, St. Jude. I was wrong. You said like he has more in the tank, and I was wrong.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Ben Griffin feels like a Ben Griffin course. Are we going to get a Ben Griffin year? Like,
he had his year last year. He won 3 times and made the Ryder Cup team.
So you're just saying like these guys did it. Now they're not doing it again. That's what you're saying. Like, nobody can become.
I'm not saying JJ Spawn can't have a bad year. JJ Spawn's not winning this week.
Okay. All right. Fine. So you think JJ Spawn could have a good year, but Ben Griffin last year was his year. Not going to have a year.
I'm not saying Ben Griffin's going to suck this year. Like, I'm just not betting Ben Griffin at 17-1 this week.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. If Colin Morikawa comes out and wins the first golf tournament of 2026, I'm probably going to be done with golf. Like, I'm going to be done with golf.
Yeah.
Just that's it, one and done.
I mean, odds would indicate it won't happen.
19-1. Are you taking him? Yes or no?
No.
Good. Love to hear that.
And Kyle is like adamantly against Colin. Like RK bet Colin, and Kyle was like, "You're an idiot."
I got to hit up Kyle. I don't see Kyle in the chat, but W Kyle. We'll have Kyle on the stream at some point this golf season. Okay, couple of names.
I want Bob Mack.
Okay, I like Bob Mack. I'm a big Bob Mack guy. 20-1. You like Bobby Mack?
Yeah, so this is my thing. So there have only been 2 first-time PGA Tour winners at this event in the past 30, 20 years. So I like guys that have pedigree, have won a bunch of times on the PGA Tour, know how to win when they get in contention. Nick Taylor, Siwoo Kim, and Decky are all very volatile golfers, but when they get in the mix, they know how to win. So that's kind of what I'm looking at this week. There's other events on the PGA Tour. There's been tons of first-time winners at. Here, you kind of need experience. Everyone's coming off the same. No one's played in a month. Everyone's kind of competitively rusty. It's going to be close down the stretch. So I like guys that have won on the PGA Tour.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So I'm on Bob Mack for that reason.
I like that. I like that play. I don't know if I'm going to be on it, but I like that play. Couple of names I want to throw at you real quick. Keegan and Corey are both 25-1. Do you like either of them?
Connors doesn't win. He does. Like, I know he's one on the PGA Tour, but he's not someone I trust. And he was also like 40.
Sorry to interrupt you. If he was to win, it would be a slapdick course like this course.
Yeah, this is a good Corey Connors course. He's played well here in the past.
I'm going to take this fucking loser. I'm going to take him. I got to have a fucking loser on my card. I mean, they're all fucking losers at the end of the day, but this is the fucking loser I'm having on my card. Corey Connors. Mav, Aaron Ride, Jordan Spieth. Like any of them?
I'm on Mav.
You love Mav. You're a Mav guy. You do. Even though you ripped your fucking heart out.
He's played well here before. He's won in a short Bermuda course in the past. Ryder Cup snub. I'm on him.
Okay. Chris Kirk, Kurt Kitayama, Nick Taylor.
I love Chris Kirk this week.
Okay. I like that.
Absolutely love Chris Kirk this week. Me talking about it, he's dead. But he's won in Hawaii before. He's won at Kapalua, which is after a long layoff. So I like the fact that he's won after a long layoff before. He loves this course, plays it every year, has played well here before. This is exact type of course you want for Chris Kirk. Bermuda, a lot of wedges, really good iron players. That's all Chris Kirk to me. So I love Chris Kirk. He played really well at the end of last year. Is that form going to carry over? I don't know, but it's not like he's coming out of nowhere.
Okay. I got a guy that I want to ask you about real quick. Why do I feel like Rico Hoey is going to be tipped? Is Rico Hoey popular this week?
Actually not.
Okay.
And he was very popular in the fall swing when you weren't betting.
He became popular, and I wondered if he was going to be like the sneaky village whore of this tournament.
He will be. He's not this week. So if you want to get on early when people aren't on him, no beef.
Taylor Pendrith is sitting down here at 45-1. Keith Mitchell, Denny McCarthy, any of these guys got a chance?
Mitchell, loser, so I'm out.
Okay.
Pendy, sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of cooling off on Pendy. Let me give you a couple random names that I don't recognize very often, and just get your thoughts on these really quick. Matt McCarty, Christopher Wrighton.
Wrighton played on the DP World Tour last year, so he's just some random Euro guy, but he's more of like a bomber. He'll be popular this year, but not at this course.
Okay.
Matt McCarty was a rookie last year. He won. He's kind of had an up and down last season. Just normal, dude. Is
Ryan Gerard a serious golfer? 40-1?
He won over the summer. He's very popular this week.
Okay. We don't have to go past too many more names in this. I see Jake Knapp is sitting down there 75-1. Doesn't sound like it's his course. Pearson and Cootie can get fucked. That guy will never make it on my card again. Scumbag. Mac Messner made me think of Mark Messier.
I'm on Mac Mess.
Cool. Let's go. 75-1. Okay. Any other long shots? Tom Kim is not a serious golfer anymore.
I really like this guy, like top 5, top 10, top 20. Max McGreevy.
Oh yeah, I know Max.
Bermuda specialist. Last 2 starts in the fall, short Bermuda course, top 5 to both. This guy, has what it takes. He's never won on the PGA Tour, so again, that goes against what I'm saying. But I really like him to play well this week. This is a perfect Max McGreevy course this year. And I think this is a guy that, here's a guy, a couple weeks from now, might be 45 to 1. And you'll be like, when did this guy become 45 to 1? And you'll be like, oh, yeah, BK was on him at the Sony.
Love that. That's what I like to do every year. I like to find the guys that are in those triple digits and they get more odds respect, and you try to get them snipe them at some point. There is a name down here that I'm looking at. Where did it go? Hold on. What happened to this guy? Matthew
McGreevy is my one and done pick.
Matthew Pavone is just not a good golfer anymore.
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay. Chad Ramey looking at me funny, not gonna lie. Bud Colley, always a big Bud Colley guy.
It could be a good Bud Colley course.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's a great Sammy Steves, 80 to 1. Hey yo.
RK on Sick. Who are you on this week?
I wanted to get on here because DJ never lets me talk to you. It's like he doesn't want us to talk. So I had to come on before you left because DJ does not want us to be friends, man. But listening to you guys talk, I just want to ask you one question. If I put $100 on Colin Morikawa every tournament, how much money will I lose?
A lot. Like, genuinely, I could not think of a worse betting strategy than betting Colin Morikawa to win every single week.
Who would you
I know that you want to shove it in DJ's face. Like, I'm all for that. I love doing that. I don't think that doing that with Colin Morikawa would be helpful to your bank account.
Okay. Before anyone calls me a content hoe, I would 100% be doing it for content. I just want to be clear. Who would you put $100 on every tournament if you had to do it for content, if you weren't really a golf guy?
BK sucks with these hypotheticals, by the way, because he doesn't want to be on record.
He looks stressed out.
Oh, dude, you should see him after the tournament starts.
Cam Young.
Is Cam Young in the field this week?
No.
That's too bad. Steak, I think you should bet $100 on Colin Morikawa every week this season and see what happens. That's great content.
I am going to do it, but obviously, BK, I hear you. I also think it's a bad idea, but thanks to the NBA, I got a little extra spending cash, so I'm going to be a complete idiot and do it.
Okay, maybe, yeah, no beef if you want to. Can I ask a question before I go? I'll go after this. Why are the Seahawks over a touchdown favorite this week?
Ask your boy DJ, dude. I think it's because
it's a lot of points, right?
They're going to whack.
Because I have them in a spread pool. They open at 6.5, and I'm like, I want to lock in at 6.5. And then once it's locked in, it's 7.5. Like, that's a lot. Like, I understand they're a good team, but I feel like over a touchdown in the divisional round it's a lot of points.
It's a lot, just the same way that people were saying the Patriots only -3.5 against the Chargers was a little. What happened? The Patriots still won.
I nuked them. I had the house on them.
We're getting a gift with a touchdown with Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan right now. That's all I can tell you.
You love Niners.
I like the Niners. Yeah.
Yeah, no beef. Like it makes sense. Like, I'll fucking take a touchdown.
Yeah. And don't forget, this is playoff Sam Darnold that Steak is just refusing to acknowledge. Meanwhile, he played in the playoffs on his favorite team last year.
Last week we were saying the same thing. Sam Darnold playing for the 1 seed, and he made no mistakes, and they won the game. Same thing. It's time for Sam Darnold to rewrite the narrative on his career. That's going to start this weekend.
BK, before we get you out of here, can you just do us a favor? Actually, 2 things. One, what's your POD in the NFL playoffs? Is it the Seahawks? If it is, we'll move on.
It's not. No.
What is it?
What is the I like the Patriots.
Patriots are -2.5 or 3 against the Texans.
Yeah, that's immortal.
Yeah. Bills Broncos.
Why do you think that the Bills are favored after being dogs against Jacksonville?
Well, they weren't. They were favored against Jacksonville. They were 1.5.
No, not at the game time. They weren't.
It's a good question. It's a very respectful line for the Bills.
It is. But now the Broncos are favored. Money has hammered the Broncos.
Okay, fine. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you want me to list my card?
Yeah.
Yes, please list your golf card. Thank you.
Bob Mack,
okay.
Chris Kirk, Brian Harmon, Mav McNeely, Mac Messner, and Max McGreevy.
All that for Russell Henley to win by 6.
He's not.
Okay. I hope you're right because I'm not betting him.
Yeah,
I'm not betting him.
He's not.
Get ready to learn Colin Morikawa.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Thanks
See
for
you
the time,
next week.
BK. Good luck this week. See you later. WBK, as always. Chat, if you are not familiar, we do during golf season, we do golf talk with BK, 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Steak is always welcome to join. I just didn't know how interested he is in the golf chat. But you could be here anytime you want.
No, 5 minutes of golf chat is actually wonderful for me.
That was great.
I couldn't do 30.
No. But I'm glad you came up there and asked that question. It was a very, very good question. And now that you mention it, I kind of think that you just have to do that.
When does this tournament tee off? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, good job. Usually most tournaments start Thursday mornings. However, this is also when it's on the East Coast. This is going to be in Hawaii. So I don't really know what the time, what's Hawaii time difference?
6 hours?
6 hours behind. So it'll then probably be Thursday afternoon.
Oh God, it's not today. Okay, I'll post my I'll post my engagement Colin Morikawa ticket tomorrow, but I just bet it 22-1 on ProfitX. WProfitX, by the way, because it's plus 1750 on Hard Rock. Yep,
that's right. So he's 19-1 on FanDuel. WProfitX. Use promo code STAKE when you sign up. By the way, that I said it like that because I found out recently that is how you say Hawaii. It's Hawaii.
I've heard that before.
It's apostrophe I. If you notice that, I've never met a local. I've heard the locals in Hawaii don't really love the tourists. They're not like overly friendly. Just what I've heard. People know where I stand on Hawaii. Not my first choice to go, but it does look beautiful. No Shot Stakes plays golf. No, he does not play golf. He does not.
No. Oh my God. I actually, if we had some kind of golf thing, I would look like D-Gen playing Beeve in basketball. I'm actually the worst golfer known to mankind. I'd love to learn how to play.
Yeah, but it's okay. Just like I suggest a group chug with the boys, a beer chug with the boys for content and for fun and for the vibes. If Steak was ever like, yo, let's go play a fucking round of golf, even though I suck at it, that's okay. That is okay. Would love to see him out there. I would love to see Steak swing a golf club. Maybe we're going to have to do that. How many subs?
It's embarrassingly bad. I feel like I should take lessons or something. I'm just going to embarrass myself.
Yeah, I would give you lessons, but you don't listen, so I'm removing.
No, I don't want lessons from you. I do not want lessons from you.
Yep.
Yeah. Mini golf, different story, dude. Mini
golf. I could see you like oddly being good in mini golf. You seem like you'd be a weird
I'm decent at mini golf. I just played with my wife. I beat her ass.
And you'd like hold the fucking putter all weird and shit, and BK would probably get mad at your form. Anyways, Steak, it's good to have you here. We're gonna talk Miami, Indiana first, get some thoughts on the national championship. But it wasn't a great night for me in college basketball. Was it a good night for you? No.
In college basketball, definitely not.
So we will review the whiteboard. This is the board review. Thanks for tuning in while you're here. Make sure you like and sub if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, follow the page. Appreciate all you guys that are subbed, about 300 of you. You're awesome. And thanks for the sub bangs yesterday. By the way, Clam Mucker with a sub bank, 36 months. Bang. 3-year anniversary. Welcome, Clam Mucker. We sniffed one out. We did not sniff the other out. Kansas whooped that ass, didn't they?
Kansas whooped that ass for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. We will review the board fully. But first, I'd like to get into the college football game. Very bad. I just go drink and smoke cigs on the course with the lads. It's a great place to the golf course is honestly, it's a great place to sin. You know, like yeah. I'm drinking. This is what I usually do. I like a transfusion. It's not like I gotta have like a Jack and Coke. You gotta have a couple beers. I gotta rip some cigarettes, and then I gotta throw a dip in. And like if I'm golfing with like a doctor and they see all of those things happen, it's like this is just not good. Then I eat a Snickers. I usually get a hot dog. Who doesn't get a hot dog? Not 2 hot dogs, just 1. I don't want to get too full on the course. I'm probably eating peanuts, sunflower seeds, or maybe some type of chips. But when that day is done, I mean, it's very unhealthy and it's not good.
You have punished your body. And here's the thing. I feel like that's what I do on an NFL Sunday.
Dude, yeah, that's the other time when you sin. It's just a little bit different because you're not smoking a lot on NFL Sundays because you're not outside.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I know. Dude, NFL Sundays are really, really rough.
They are. I don't know that I need another thing like that.
Yeah, but let me also put it this way. You don't have to do that every time you go golf. like it's great to be out. You like being outside. You
Yeah.
like being outside. It's great. You like to walk around. You like to move around. You can listen to music. You don't need a dip. You're not a dip guy. You don't.
I don't dip. I've never dipped.
Yeah, you don't start. You can sip, dude. You're a fucking seltzer sun cruiser bitch in the bar. You would love being outdoors with the high.
I like whipping around a golf cart.
Yeah. No, we should go. We should do a golf thing. We should do a golf thing once and see if you like it or not. Sometimes I hit a hit of the weeds clears my head and I relax and I can swing the club better. Yep. Throw it all upon our big water, dill pickle seeds and some Zinachinos in the bag and just cruise through the course. Sure. I'm trying to golf.
Arnold Palmer, going to the Arnold Palmer Invitational, super fun. One of my favorite things to do in Orlando. It's so fun.
Yeah, I love going to golf tournaments. It's a very, very sneaky, fun thing to do. Also, but the thing I have to figure out is what type of experience I like. If it's finding a hole or a couple hole at a spot and just posting up or following golfers, I haven't really figured out what I like most yet.
I like finding a hole.
Fake Sharp Invitational. Yep. Couple blunts and a bump at the turn on the 9th. Sure. Yeah. NFL Sundays are rough, especially if I tailgate. Yeah. I mean, we were hurting after Jacksonville, and I don't even think we were that bad.
People mixing marijuana and cocaine. Serious question.
People are doing that.
I just feel like he's saying a couple of joints and a bump. I never really understood.
Oh, I don't understand that either. But you know what that's like, dude? That's like a Red Bull vodka kind of.
Nah.
It's like an upper and a downer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've never hit a joint and said, you know what I need now? Some cocaine.
Yeah. Kyle, we were singing your praises earlier. Love to get you on the stream at some point this golf season. More than once would also be fine. Hope all is well. John, Spawn Week. Love to hear that. Landon Jackson. Look at this. We've converted Landon Jackson from being a fucking full-on hater to now he won't shut up. Going to golf events the best if you can do 2 days a week. Walk the whole course first day, take it all in, then the second day post up at a hole and do beers at a tent. Yes, great idea there.
This is the best. This is the best with Landon Jackson. This is how you and Korn started.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. People forget how Korn and I started. And shout out Landon Jackson. He decided to tail. I had 7 plays in college basketball. I went 2-5. And
Tell me he tailed a winner.
He did. He tailed Clemson.
Let's fucking go. Oh my God.
He tailed Clemson. It was always 1-1 with UConn and Florida. And I picked UConn like a fucking loser. And then I tailed you on Oregon. God, what a awful wager that was.
Oh my God. Whatever glaze I'm getting in the NBA, I can't figure out college basketball for the fucking life of me. I just checked my picket record. It's not pretty.
I did take CMU. That one was all me. I went alone on that one. Had a horrible time. Also, I hate that I did this. I think Toledo won and covered, and I had it on the board.
Toledo beat that ass.
Didn't do it. I didn't love that spot too. Totally forgot. Trent Addy plug. Oh, he liked Trent Addy plug. Where's Trent Addy plug? He got it. We got to give him his flowers. Trent Addy's plug liked. He fit. Indiana was such a fucking trap. Such a trap.
Did you see how they ended the game, dude?
See how they ended it? You think I watched that bullshit? No, I didn't watch that bullshit.
It was 53-51, and I think Michigan State went on like a 20-something-0 run.
Oh God, where's Snowman's real quiet today, ain't he? Real fucking quiet.
No, he's not quiet. Here's the thing, and we should talk about it. It's going to be tough. Snowman wants me to meet him in Miami, and it would be my 3rd national championship in a row. I want to go, but dude, the tickets are absurd, and they're not going down. They're going up. The fucking price of the tickets is going up. And I don't know if I pay $4,000 to hang out with OnlyFans girls, I'm going to feel like Chewy.
$4,000 to hang out with OnlyFans girls?
That's all that's going to be at that game in Miami, dude.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't go. Nothing against Snowman. I met Snowman in New York. It was a great time. I'm not going to this national championship game. You should.
No way. I don't know if I can, but I could maybe.
Went last year.
I went last 2 years. This is the best game of the 3.
Yeah, but it's the worst. It's the worst logistically.
Logistically, yeah. But I think it's just financially. Financially, it's the worst. Logistically, it's not bad at all. I could take that bright line down and get there easily.
No. I'm talking about the stadium, brother.
Oh, yeah, I know you are. Yeah, it wasn't a good time.
Dude, people understand. Listen to me. If you are going,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if you are going to the national championship game, you need to pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. You are in for one of the worst experiences of your entire life. I just don't even know how to sugarcoat it. I can't sugarcoat it. And I'm not trying to scare you. Like the game's going to be a great time. Also, Steak, back me up or vouch for me. The Hard Rock Stadium itself is pretty cool, right? Like we like the stadium. You've been a handful of times. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's not a bad stadium. The Hard Rock Hotel is great.
Oh, the Hard Rock Hotel rocks.
But I am telling you right now, if you are going to a game, especially a big game, not like a fucking Dolphins game, if you're going to a game, the Miami, Indiana game in where is it? Hollywood, Florida at Hard Rock Stadium. Leaving that stadium is the worst experience, one of your entire life. And I want to manage your expectations, just like when I get on a plane and a pilot says, hey, it's going to be a bumpy flight. Let me know. When I get a dental procedure, I ask the dentist, how much is this going to suck? He says this is going to suck. I appreciate that because sometimes it's not as bad as I think it's going to be. When you leave that game, you are going to call an Uber, most likely, or you're driving.
You're going to walk miles.
You're going to walk miles. You don't know this. The pickup location for an Uber at Hard Rock is probably 2.5, 3 miles away. Steak and I ran. Do you remember that? Running?
Yeah, 100%.
And we were some of the
driver said, I'm parked in someone's driveway. It's no point for me to move. I'll just wait till you get here.
That is not what happened. I actually thought of that idea. I will tell you that because I deserve credit. I'm looking at the map. We're here. The pickup is here. We walked. It said 18 minutes till the Uber was there. We were walking. We made it here in 10 minutes. I said, guys, we got to run because we can't miss this Uber. We ran. Took us about 20 or something minutes. I'm not kidding. 2.5, 3 miles from the stadium. We got there. Guess what? Uber still 18 minutes away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's two streets, one going this way, one going that way. All the Ubers. Some Ubers get there and they just stop because they're waiting for their passenger because the passenger doesn't know it's 40 fucking minutes away. The other Ubers, some of them got to turn around. It's absolute chaos. So I called the Uber. I said, where are you? He said, I'm in a fucking neighborhood. I can't move. I said, we're coming to you. So we kept moving. We walked all the way down the street into a neighborhood. Our guy was just in line. We got in the car. Then he pulled into a driveway, backed out, and went the opposite way where there was no traffic. That is what you need to do. Go to the Uber. Do not let the Uber come to you. I should fucking charge for advice like this.
Yeah, I wonder if Snowman's still here and listening.
We got to Hard Rock. We went out. Got to Hard Rock. I'm not kidding. 4 hours later, old guys were walking in from into the hotel, just getting back with their Ubers. You're in for a 3 to 4 hour experience.
Yeah, normally I would call you grumpy and say that you're being grumpy, but in this situation, you're 100% telling the truth. And it is also like that for Dolphins games. I want to be clear. It's not just the Penn State Notre Dame game we're at. I've been to plenty of Dolphins games, and it's exactly like that.
I'm no civil engineer, but there had to be a better way to plan this, in my opinion. But hold on. So don't have fun because of traffic. That is not what I'm saying at all. We went to the Orange Bowl. We had a great time. It was one of the best games I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm managing your expectations. I'm letting you know, brace yourself, embrace the suck because it's going to suck. And don't be like, what the fuck is going on? You're going to thank me later. And go to your Uber. Don't wait for it to come to you. You're welcome. That is huge advice. It's going to save you 2 hours. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Miami is full of crypto kids and Chewy's dream girls. Glad I experienced it before this phase. Aren't you like 25 years old? What are you talking about? Glad you experienced it before this phase. How much? What did you fucking experience Miami when you were fucking 16? Enzo Got Lays reposted this stream. Thank you very much, Enzo. At least going to Panthers games is a winner. That's true. Going to Panthers games is a winner. Steak, you probably never been, but it's a good time.
I know.
Jeff Sunday also leaves the stream early to beat his mom to the microwave for lunch, or else it backs up. That is very funny. That is very funny. That is really good. That is really good. All right, so that's a great segue to talking about this game. By the way, good milk to coffee ratio for you today. Nice job. Yeah, it's a little milky on the bottom, but it's not bad. It looks good. I had a blonde roast today.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I saw your tweet.
To be fair, I went to buy cold brew. And all they had was the Khalifa Farms. Do you know what that is? Brand of
Khalifa?
Isn't it Khalifa Farms?
Nope, don't know nothing.
You don't know what that is? It's got like a weird bottle like this, like kind of like shape. Anyways, they only had blonde roast, and I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Enzo Gotley says, Steak, you liking the Wizards tonight?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not labbing until after this stream.
Yep. Just remember, because we know Steak's been on fire with the NBA. When you come in here looking for NBA winners. You're not going to get any. You gotta wait. Let this man just
pay for my dub club. You got to pay for my dub club.
Yep. DJ back on the bang. I don't know what that means. All right, let's talk a little Miami and Indiana. I got to tell you, Steak, I've got this weird feeling that Miami is becoming a trendy dog, and I didn't expect that to happen. I'm going into this game, and I'm going to stay firm. I don't care. I'm not getting spooked off of anything. I like Miami. I don't know if Miami is going to necessarily win, but I'm probably going to sprinkle on the money line. And I think I'm going to take him. What is it? Plus 7.5. Well, let's pull up Profit X. Shout out Profit X. And also let's pull up Pickett. Here is, oh my God, it is up to 9 at some places. 9.5. Holy shit.
God. Oh my God. They're going to get dog walked. Miami
is going to get dog walked. You're really shaking your head. Like you really mean it.
Yeah, I think they're going to get.
So you think the Pickett show only $509,000 so far in this game? That's going to balloon up in a couple of days. Game I think is on Monday at what time? 7:30. I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot of red. A lot of red. A lot of people like the over. That's interesting.
Do not. I'm not betting the total in this game. Couldn't pay me.
I'm not betting the total either because we bet the under in that fucking Indiana game, and that was the horrendous wager. Okay, looking at Profit X here, 8.5. You like Miami, you get minus 110, or if you like Indiana, you can get 8.5, minus 8.5, plus 106, minus 300 on the money line. Total 48. Under is minus 116. I like Miami. I like Miami with the points. I'll go a little bit more into it, but where's your head at in this game?
I think the national championship is where Cinderella dreams go to die in college football. I think Notre Dame was a really fun story, but I think a lot of people knew they didn't match up on the field against Ohio State. Ohio State wins and covered. I think Penix and Washington were a really fun story, but a lot of people knew they didn't match up on the field against Michigan. Michigan won and covered. I think TCU is probably the number one Cinderella story in a national championship game that I can think of during my lifetime. Everybody knew they didn't belong on a football field with those Georgia Bulldogs, and they got absolutely obliterated. And I think this is a very similar thing. Now, I understand if you want to argue, oh, Miami's a bigger household name in college football than Indiana. That's obviously true. But Miami is a Cinderella story. Literally no one in the country thought they were getting in. It was so surprising when you saw their name pop up on that screen when they were announcing the playoffs. And let's be honest, Indiana is becoming a household name quicker than you've ever seen anyone become a household name. They just dog walked Alabama. They just dog walked Oregon. I think they have the number one transfer portal in the class going into next year. Kurt Cignetti's the hottest name going. And at this point, I think it's very clear which team is the underdog and which team is the juggernaut. And I think in this situation, a statement will be made by Indiana. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a fun national championship game. I think it's going to be a blowout.
That was good. That was really good. Did you rehearse that? I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I got 30 extra minutes because BK is going on, so I'm going to rehearse my Indiana pitch in the mirror. And honestly, it was delivered exactly how I delivered it in the mirror.
You did a really good job. Yeah, we'll get that clip. DJ and Love said, if you like it and missed minus 7.5, it's still on PX at minus 112. Thank you very much.
Love you.
Tucker SP, Cignetti is a psychopath. Can I just put $300 on Indiana money line? Going to be in downtown India at the Hangar, getting absolutely hammered. Can't wait. All right, there we go. Sunday, we'll have to make a tough choice between watching kickoff or watching Wheel of Fortune. That's not true. I'm not watching fucking Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's do this. This is always a fun game. But I got to tell you, you just cooked. So, but for the sake of having a good show and some fun discourse and banter, I've done something throughout this entire playoff that I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to remind you of a team that you invested in and backed and were confident in, and try to have you not waver too much. It happened with Alabama and Oklahoma. It happened with Miami and Ohio State. And then
I bet Miami against Ohio State. I bet Miami money line against Ohio State.
Didn't you fucking give me credit for making you stand on business?
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I thought you were saying I bet Ohio State.
No. Just making sure you remembered this.
Yes.
Just reminding you. Now, I will say, Miami, Ole Miss. I liked Ole Miss. You liked Ole Miss. I got no beef with that because Ole Miss was also a team that you invested in, and I really understood where you were coming from with the fuck Lane Kiffin thing. So I got no beef with that at all. But going into this game, I'm just wondering. You are talking about it being a Cinderella story. Then I understand that, and it's a very, very good comparison. And again, I think you cooked with that. Indiana's a juggernaut. They have an unbelievable head coach. And I, as I get older, value head coaching more than anything. And trust me, why did I fade Miami on the season? Because of Mario Cristobal. And I feel like an idiot. Now, I got pretty close with those 2 fucking losses. I got pretty close. But Mario Cristobal has done a fantastic job in the playoffs. He really has. I got to give him credit. And I really just like what I'm seeing from this Miami team on the field. Ole Miss was a little bit of a Cinderella story. And Miami put him out. And they put him out with Carson Beck in big dick fashion, just going in and putting together that drive at the end of the game. Carson Beck has shown me nothing but poise. And what did you like about Miami with Carson Beck going? He's a winner.
Yep.
He's a winner. He's got experience. He's been poised. He hasn't really made too many mistakes. I love that. I love that. Mark Fletcher's coming on. The offensive line from Miami is doing what they did week 1 against Notre Dame. The defense is doing what it does. I think Indiana is going to be, they're not going to be shaken up. They're not going to be rattled because they have seen some stiff competition. They have, no doubt about it. Like Ohio State is not an easy team to play. And they just absolutely ragdolled Oregon, but fuck Oregon. Fuck Oregon. Sick of Oregon.
Miami pretty much dominated Ohio State too. That's worth mentioning.
It is worth mentioning. I think Miami's going to give them a run for their money, man. And you know what I love about Miami? This is what I love. And this is what I got to remember sometimes. They're the underdog. Miami's the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
When Miami is a 12-point favorite, Miami is a 14-point favorite, I want nothing to do with them. But Miami is an underdog in their own stadium. I love it.
Yeah.
I do. Now, I don't love betting against Indiana because I really, 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 really like Indiana.
Yeah.
And Snowman, DJ revealing himself as a non-baller with this take. Hold the phone, fucker, because I knew this was coming. There was one man and one man only on Twitter that you saw with an Indiana alt line against Dante Moore. One man. One.
Very, very true.
Who
Very
was it?
True.
Did you see anybody with an alt line on Indiana? You did not. So I don't want to hear the non-ball knower take. I respect the shit out of this Indiana team. I push back on Steak anytime he talks about doubting Fernando Mendoza in the NFL. I think Fernando Mendoza is awesome. Do I think he's going to be a slam dunk good NFL quarterback? Not necessarily. But all I'm saying is I think Miami with the points just has to be my play.
That'll be fun discourse. The quarterbacks in the NFL chat that will save DC. Yes, I have a Miami Natty ticket. I actually kind of like what you said. And I think my only pushback would be that I didn't think Cristobal was all that good in the Ole Miss game. And I think it's pretty scary that they needed a game-winning drive to win that game because they dominated the game. They were literally getting like 8 yards a carry. For some reason, they abandoned the run way too often. And Trinidad Chambliss was pretty bad in the first half of that game. So I think Curt Cignetti is going to put Mario Cristobal in a blender. And Mario Cristobal, a little cocky after the Ole Miss game, which I don't blame him. Everyone dogs you, says you can't do shit. You get in the playoffs, you beat Ohio State, you beat Ole Miss, you get to the Natty, you beat Texas A&M in College Station. Amazing run, really impressive. But he was feeling cocky, and I could tell. And I think Curt Cignetti puts him in a blender in this one.
Yeah. It is not an ARB game. It is not an ARB game, in my opinion. The ARB game could have been Oregon. I think this game is, I think if Indiana covers, it really is by just an additional score. They could probably win by 13 or 14. Let's see. What would a score be? Maybe like, I don't know, like a 31-20 or something like that. I mean, I still respect Indiana's defense. I respect their whole team. I respect their coaching. I just think I like how Carson Beck is playing football. I like how Mark Fletcher is running. Malachi Toney is a fucking playmaker, and the defense is going to give anybody a run for their money. They really are. So
Malachi Toney is a superstar.
Oh, he's such a badass. Did you see that picture going around on Twitter about Mark Richt when he was visiting a bunch of schools in Miami? That is so cool.
Yeah.
Miami won't hit 15 points. I will take that wager. I will take that wager. What is their team total? Maybe that's my play. What's
40. It's got to be. I'm gonna guess it's 20.5. That's just a random.
Ooh, well, I just said 31-20, so I could see that. Give me some odds on that, Snowman. I pride myself in not making wagers with people that I've met on Twitter, but Snowman I've met in real life, and I would take his money happily, or just straight up not pay him. Just kidding. Miami is sneaky. All I've heard is Indiana by murder. Well, KW, I thought that's all I heard at first too, but lately I've been hearing a lot of Miami love. Paul Stone on VSiN, smart guy, sharp guy, likes Miami, and that's fine. I got no issue with that. But then I see fucking Josh Pate talking about liking Miami. That's not good. I don't want the Josh Pates of the world, and I like Josh Pate. I want to be very clear. I like Josh Pate. I don't want the Josh Pates of the world on Miami if I'm a Miami backer. So I'll probably go 1.5 units spread, half a unit on the ML. I think that's what I'm going to do. Steak, are you just going to let your Miami future ride, or are you going to hedge it a little bit?
Oh, I'm probably betting Indiana.
How are you going to bet them?
I really genuinely do not think Miami is winning this game. So in my eyes, that ticket's fun to have as insurance, but man, do I not think Miami's winning this game. I really, really don't.
Okay. All I know is my Milwaukee Bucks fucking suck. We did have a hype train. Knowles Phil with a follow. Cutback Mac, thank you very much for the sub bang. We appreciate you. Any other? I'm on Indiana to win 8K -7, largest wager of the season for me, largest wager of my life. Whoa.
It's big boy stuff, Tristan.
Good luck. Good luck. I will gladly take DGen at over under 8.5. Whoa. Hold on a second. I thought it was 14.5.
The next comment's going to be like, so what do you say, DGen? Over under 22.5.
Don't backtrack. Give me 14.5 and I'll take it. Okay. Are we going to address Steak's gas station order? Oh yeah. Cutback Mac has been having a content thing that I've seen. All right. So hold on. I'm kind of confused by this. So he reached out to you and said, what's your gas station favorite snacks at the gas station? And he reviews them.
No, I actually reached out to him. I said, what's up, idiot? You're going to start reviewing fucking gas station orders here. If you don't, I'll fuck.
Okay, that was a stupid question. I realized very quickly that was a stupid question. Yep. Okay.
Yes, he reached out to me, said, what's your gas station haul? 2 snacks and a drink. So I already know I'm a weird guy. I don't like sweets. So right off the bat, candy's not happening for me. I don't like sweets. Me and sugar don't get along. So I went with Dots, garlic Parmesan pretzels, dill pickle Lays, and a Coke Zero. And people were basically calling me a serial killer.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You just said 2 snacks and a drink. You just named like 5 things.
I named 2 snacks. Dots, garlic parm pretzels, Lays, chips. You know, like things can have more than one word names. 4 words doesn't mean 4 snacks.
For some reason,
Coke Zero is one thing. I didn't get a Coke and a Zero.
Yeah, no, I understand now. Okay, so Dots, garlic Parmesan pretzels, and dill Lay's potato chips.
Yes.
Actually pretty good.
And a Coke Zero. I thought so too. Chat's giving me love, but people were calling me a serial killer in the comments.
I have no issue. I have no issue with that. Coke Zero is fucking garbage. Yeah, you know what I've started to think to myself? I don't think Coke Zero is garbage, and I actually I like Diet Coke, but I also like regular Coke. I don't drink a lot of soda. It's really, really bad for you. You know what I'm starting to think as I get older? The stuff that goes into sodas or anything that maintains the flavor but removes the sugar, I think long-term is worse for you than the actual.
100%. And I acknowledge that. But when you're trying to lose weight, man, that 0-calorie drink really hits the spot. But you're 100% correct.
Right.
No disagreement for me.
Like it might give you like fucking Alzheimer's like earlier in life, but right now in the interim, it'll probably help you shave a few pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Dill pickle chips out of every flavor ever. You're a serial killer. I don't agree. I think that's a low-key flavor.
Pickles, dude, I love pickles.
Were you a big candy kid? Steak? Doesn't sound like it.
No, yeah, I was, of course.
You were a big candy. You just said you don't like sweets.
I don't. I'm an adult. As a kid, I would eat Halloween candy till I threw up.
You like candy corn? Don't tell me you like candy corn.
No, I never liked candy corn. 2 candies I've always hated is candy corn and Twizzlers.
Yeah, my mom loves Twizzlers. My wife hates them.
I hate them.
You should see the reaction when my mom, if we ever go to a movie or something, my mom offers my wife Twizzlers and like she gets freaked out. Doesn't understand the Twizzler love. Twizzlers are weird. It's a weird candy. I'll tell you what I love. I'm a big Reese's guy.
Yeah.
You don't like Reese's?
I do like Reese's. I think they're delicious. I think I might go Twix over Reese's.
Oh, I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that. My big thing too is cold candy. I like my chocolate, my candies. I like them. I put them in the fridge. You put them in the fridge. Well, you don't.
No, but yes, I do agree with what you're saying. What you're saying makes perfect sense.
Totally agree with this. I absolutely hate jelly beans. I hate almond joy. I don't mind snow caps, but that's not really. That's not. How do you feel about?
I like things with almonds. I'll be honest.
I love them. I went to the movie theater. They don't have goobers anymore. I love goobers. That was my favorite snack. The chocolate covered. Those aren't almonds. Those are peanuts. Hold on. Wait a minute. I was going to ask you a question. Oh, how do you feel about Skittles?
That's like if I was eating sweets, it would be chocolate. I'm not. Beeve's order was peanut butter M&Ms, which sound delicious, by the way. I've never had them, and then sour Skittles.
Yeah, that sounds about right for him.
That would be for me, man. I don't know if the sour Skittles would be for me.
I don't like sour. When I was a kid, I used to like Warheads because it was almost like a challenge. Did you ever have
Never
Warheads?
liked Warheads, dude.
Yeah,
never.
those are wild. Put in your mouth and you're like, you're just kind of like fighting it off. You're like, I can't wait for this to be over. You know, you feel like you're like showing off for like the chick on the bus or something. Like, look at me in this.
I bet you love the way you put it in your mouth and then said, "I can't wait for this to be over."
Yeah,
That's what she said.
Yeah, look at me handle this Warhead. Bet you do love goobers. I did. I love goobers. Yeah, I don't like sour stuff. I really feel like Jeff would like almond joy. Figured he ate them sideways so he could feel the vein. What?
We've gotten off track. This happens every stream. We talk about things that aren't sports. We just get way off track, and I don't know how to reel it in. Like, what? We're just gonna go, but back to recap.
You're not a reel it in guy. You're not a reel it in guy. You get off the track and you stay off the track. I'll be the reel it in guy. Yeah, I was gonna say, Beef being a sour Skittles guy makes so much sense. Like that is like the 5-year-old fucking candy.
I thought the most interesting thing from hanging out with Beeve was we sat down at like a place to watch Patriots Chargers game, and the server's like, "What can I get you to drink?" And he's like, "A Diet Pepsi." And like, I've never heard anyone order a Diet Pepsi at a restaurant before. I don't know if this is a Florida thing, and I guess where he's from, that's common. But normally people say, "I'll take a Diet Coke." And then the server's like, "Unfortunately, we only have Pepsi products." And then you say, "Oh, fine. I guess I'll take a Diet Pepsi then since you only have Pepsi products." But Beef said, "I'll take a Diet Pepsi." And then the server said, "We only have Coke products." And he was like, "Oh, okay. I'll take a Diet Coke." And I thought that was so weird.
He's a weird guy. But you have to give him a pass because he's from like a town of 500 people in like fucking South Dakota. So like, that's fine. But
his buddy did the same thing.
The issue I have is then when he's over here fucking bitching at me for like the beer I order, like turning down shots. I'm like, would you shut the fuck up? You just rolled your eyes because you wanted Pepsi and they had Coke. Like you understand what I'm saying? He's a chihuahua who thinks he's a pit bull.
That guy with the shots was crazy, man. That was crazy.
That was just too many shots. That guy was too many shots. Diet Pepsi order in a restaurant is serial killer vibes. Yeah. There used to be a candy bar called Zagnut, the best. I have a candy that I don't like, but I love in milkshakes. You want to guess what it is?
You don't like, but you love in milkshakes. Heath Bar. I thought that was a pretty good guess.
I've never heard of a Heath Bar milkshake in my life.
Oh, they make them for sure.
Okay. All right. You want to try again? That is not correct.
M&Ms.
Nope.
Don't know.
I like M&Ms. Do you want to try one more time?
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah, there it is right there, dude.
Damn, yeah.
Don't fuck with Butterfingers, but give me a Butterfinger milkshake. Okay. Heath Bar, Dairy Queen, Blizzard, so good. All right, I'm gonna have to go get one. I've
never heard of a Heath Bar fucking milkshake. Boo! Boo!
Places don't make Heath Bar milkshakes.
Dairy Queen does.
Dairy Queen throws anything in a blender with milk and ice cream. Literally anything. It's the queen of dairy.
I thought Heath Bar was like a sharp ass pull.
No, that's crazy. I've never heard of a Heath Bar milkshake in my life. All right, Blizzard isn't a milkshake though. There we go. I'm down to split some fucking hairs. Yeah, not really a payday guy.
What's your gas station haul? 2 snacks and a drink.
God,
non-alcoholic, by the way. I asked if it could be alcohol.
Man, I don't really have a good answer for you. You're not going to like my answer.
No,
Not gonna like
I
it.
don't care if I like your answer. It's not about me.
I'm gonna probably get blue Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, why would I say anything bad about that? That's a classic.
And maybe a Slim Jim.
Yeah, no, those are good answers. What's the drink? Pretty good list, Slackbacks. I'll give you that. Pretty good.
Like a Smart Water. I'm just kidding. I just want to see your reaction.
Okay,
no, I like you know what? I'll tell you kind of a bitch thing about me.
Yeah.
I don't like soda in plastic bottles. I like it in cans. And it has nothing to do with like the environment.
Cans or fountain. Cans or fountain.
Yep. I think soda in plastic bottles sucks. And it has nothing to do. I'm not being a Leonardo DiCaprio or a fucking environmentalist. I'm just telling you, it just doesn't taste that great.
No, it's the lowest tasting soda is one in a plastic bottle, 100%.
Yeah. Ranch sunflower seeds. Yeah, that's up there. I usually get that when I go golfing.
Little Debbie is crazy. I haven't had one of those in a minute. Oh, dude, you remember honey buns?
Oh, I used to get them out of the vending machine all the time.
That's cool. I think I have one every day. Okay,
I got one for you. I was just in 7-Eleven. What was I in? It doesn't matter what I was in there for. And I stared this down. Oh, I got a white Monster energy drink when I take my wife to the airport or pick her up from the airport. Those things work, by the way. I had a Red Bull the other night in Jacksonville. When you don't have energy drinks for a long time, then you have an energy drink, you get energy. But if you just
Celsius on the way, man, out of Celsius on the way, it was great.
It geeked you up, right?
Yeah.
And when was the last time you had a Celsius before that Celsius?
Months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to spread out the energy drinks, and they actually work. If you have one every day, it's not working.
Yeah.
I stared down steak. I mean, I really, really almost did this and got those taquitos.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Sorry. When I was at the club, man, and you know how the 7-Eleven's right downtown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would eat disgusting things from 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my buddy Nicky, we get a whole ass pizza from 7-Eleven. We didn't give a fuck. Yeah, argue that 7-Eleven pizza was better than a lot of the pizza shops around.
Yeah. And our buddy, who the other bar back, Rob, he was eating beef patties from 7-Eleven every night. We were disgusting human beings. I mean, We're not far from it now, but when is the last time you've had a 7-Eleven taquito?
It was so long.
Yeah. I almost kind of want to try that just to see how
it is. And your review?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really have to be a review. I just think things have gotten so much worse over time because what you want to do as a corporation, you get bigger and bigger, is you want to maximize your profit. So you keep saying, all right, how do we cut costs, and we'll take the real ingredients out and put some fake bullshit in there. So everything tastes worse. Do you drink Gatorade?
I like Gatorade Zero occasionally.
Okay, that goes back to what I meant about like whatever makes it zero is worse for you in the long term. So probably stop drinking it. Gatorade itself is disgusting.
I'm not going to stop drinking it.
Okay, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. Gatorade is disgusting. I tweeted about this a long time ago, but I used to drink Gatorade all the time as a kid. And maybe I grew up, but I think something changed. It's got some different type of fucking xanthan gum in there or whatever. It's disgusting. Lay's honey barbecue. Yeah. All right. Surprise DJ and gas station store isn't 2 tall boys and a pack of Marlboro Lights. Doesn't sound bad. I'm not that cool, just so we're clear. Like, I'm maybe a little bit more old school and old head with things, but I'm not like the cool guy. Like, yeah, give me 2 tall boys and a cigarette and let me go about my day. If I do that, I have to take a nap. All right. Glacier Freeze has always banked. Somebody said I thought we were talking college basketball. Well, guess what, bitch? You thought wrong.
Yeah.
Show's over.
A couple people did say that, but most people, I'd say like 80% of the chat really enjoyed that talk about gas station snacks. So first of all, W Cutback Mac, pretty good series. You should keep it going.
Yeah.
But also W Chat for being involved in what we're talking about. But now I think it's a good time to recap that whiteboard behind me.
It's a great time. I got to pee. I don't know how you feel. It's 1 hour, 11 minutes into the stream. I've done a pretty good job. I did have 2 cups of disgusting blonde roast iced coffee and then a big cup of water. So I'm going to, I don't know, I think my mouse died. Oh no, here it goes. It keeps doing that. Yeah, a lot of people say this, Scotty. Powerade over Gatorade. I got to try that. Let's pee. Sports Clown has a good point. Why would you want basketball advice from someone that gave you Louisville -4 yesterday? You probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't want that advice.
I can name worse wagers I had than that. What about Oregon?
No, Oregon was fucking terrible. Jesus
Christ. Worst wager of the day. All right, set it off.
All right. We'll be right back. We're gonna go take a quick piss break. We'll be back after these words. And we are back. If I can find this fucking thumbnail. There it is. What's up? No longer taking a piss. Are we ready to lock in and talk about college basketball? Yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right. So let's really quickly just do a quick review of how our day yesterday went. Spoiler alert, not good, but we've already mentioned that, and then we'll get into today's board. How are Wednesdays, Steak? I know Tuesdays and Saturdays are the big day. Are Wednesdays usually pretty good too?
There's a few games today that I think are fun to talk about.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'm doing a quick scroll. There's a lengthy list of games. Is Wednesday more games than Tuesday?
No, not more big games, I wouldn't say. But yeah,
Not
like I
more
said,
big games.
there's some games.
Okay. Gosh, give me sports picks. Mac Woods 4, very funny. Florida on a little roll. Yeah, maybe they are. All right, quick review. Everybody pay attention because this stuff is important. Let's see where we went right and where we went wrong. I'm going to turn the gain up. If it's up too much, please let me know. Appreciate your feedback. Kent State -2. Excellent wager. Good job, DJ. Thanks, sports clown fucker. That one, I don't even know if it was a sweat. Well, it got dicey at the end. I'm going to knock this water over. That's going to suck. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my cords. What's going on with my cords? Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're saying too much gain, buddy.
Too much gain? Oh, you know what? I was stupid. I only turn the game up if I go further away from the microphone. All right, check. Kent State. You can stand up. Should I stand up?
Yeah, sure. And I won't say anything.
That's fine. Don't say anything. Bitch. All right, Kent State. Indiana, 7.5. Nice call.
Rat shit wager. Indiana, the college basketball team is dead to me, but not the Pacers and not the Hoosiers football team.
Yeah. I think we do a pretty good job of not betting on really, really shit teams and not fading really, really good teams anymore. That kind of used to be our thing. We've adapted or died. But I had to try it. I had to try yesterday with CMU against Miami of Ohio. Let me tell you, don't recommend. Okay.
JP, I watched it, man. It was unbelievable to watch.
Be smarter than that. Clemson -15. Excellent wager. Shout out Landon Jackson for tailing. Nice job. You didn't mush it. Louisville -4.5. There's a country song that goes, "What was I thinking?" That's how I feel about that one. Holy shit, fuck. That was terrible. Toledo -2 for some stupid reason didn't play it. Yet Oregon, which was smaller font, snuck under here, did play that. Totally forgot about Toledo -2. Excellent wager. Trent Addy plug. He's probably busy plugging Addy right now. I don't see him in the chat, but nice job on Michigan State -7.5. Fake sharp spots. Kansas +3.5. Absolutely not. It was always Kansas +3.5. Great job to anybody who played it. We did sniff out Minnesota +1.5. So good job on the fake sharp spots. We will continue to do those. And while you're at it, make sure to engage with the Twitter account. I think we're almost to like 1,000 followers. Well, no, we're not really almost to 1,000 followers. I think we have like 8 something. Okay. Unk needs to stand on his tippy toes to reach the whiteboard. Yep. Thank you very much. India didn't score a point for 7 minutes straight. God, I love when college fucking football games do that. I got to go to the eye doctor tomorrow. I just remembered I got to get new glasses. I got to confirm. Okay. 12:15. All right. Let's get into it. I'm going to share the screen. Everybody lock in. Please refrain from your insults and why not put your
yes, I think so.
What?
Plays on the whiteboard that DGen doesn't take, probably undefeated, right? It feels like that. It really does.
Yeah. And there's nobody to blame but myself, just so we're clear.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, I like to blame you if I can. Couple of shit games here. Anything on these, or are we moving on?
We can talk about VCU Rhode Island real quick, right?
Yeah, sure. Rhode Island 10-7, 6-3 at home. VCU 11-6. 1-2 at home. 7-3 in their last 10. Playing good ball. 4-6 ATS though. Rhode Island not a good ATS team, but similar records. Rhode Island 3-6 at home, so they're not covering that many games. Let's see what they've been doing and if we can sniff anything out. Anybody in the chat got something they like in this matchup? Here is Rhode Island. Oh, they lost 3 straight games before coming through as a 2.5-point dog at Davidson. Holy shit. Before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight games where they did not cover the spread. Yikes. I don't know if I want to get involved with Rhode Island. Then on the flip side,
I think from what we've been seeing in college basketball, that's pretty respectful road favorite. with similar records and coming off 2 losses, and I don't want to get involved either. If anything, I would take VCU.
Okay, 5-1 to the over is VCU in their last 6 games.
Yeah, I thought the total looked a couple points low. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. 147.5, kind of like the under in that one, maybe. All right, lean under there. I don't know that it's strong or going to make the board. Boston -3 against Lehigh. Nothing really to talk about in that one. Here we go. Here's a game. Purdue and Iowa.
Trivia. What current NBA player went to Lehigh? Notable enough name that it's fair to ask you this. I think I'm right. I hope I'm not right. I hope I'm right. I mean,
older, younger,
older.
I saw the chat.
If you read the chat,
I saw the chat. I saw the chat. CJ.
Next time I do a trivia, I'll make you turn off the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Good job. All right. Iowa, Purdue. Let's talk about that. This is a fun game. Purdue 15-1, 9-1 at home, 4-6 at 1 and 4-6 ATS at home. Iowa, not good on the road, Steak. Not good on the road. I remember exactly what happened to them last time they were on the road. It was against Minnesota, and they lost. They were 5.5-point favorites, and they lost. But this Iowa team, as a big dog at Iowa State, covered 66-62. That was the biggest spread they've seen all season.
What was the spread in that game?
It was 11.5, and they lost by 4. They are coming off of a game against Illinois at home where they lost by 6. I think I like Iowa in this one. I don't really know who is going to be. I know 10.5 is big, but who's going to be backing Iowa? I feel like they're kind of falling out of the good graces. And you've seen an adjustment here with Purdue. Look at their big spreads as favorites: 19.5, 16.5, 23.5, 16.5, 22.5. Dare I say it's a little respect for Iowa?
Stay with me here, okay?
Okay, I'm going to stay with you.
Coming from the guy who took Oregon and Indiana last night, so take it with a grain of salt. But also coming from the guy who hit Penn State back-to-back games, because I took Penn State against Michigan. I took Penn State against Purdue. Penn State played Michigan. They almost won. They could have won it on the last possession. What happened to Michigan after that game? They were favorites against Wisconsin, and we sniffed it out. We said, this is a fake bounce-back spot. Everyone's going to take Michigan here. Wisconsin beat them outright. What do you got again? Another powerhouse basketball team who just played Penn State and didn't come anywhere close to covering in a very obvious bounce-back spot against a bad road team coming off back-to-back losses. And the line's short. It is short. So give me Iowa.
I hope it's not today's Oregon. I'll just say that.
Today's Oregon too, but let me also just tell you, Nebraska is simply not a fadeable team. I'm an idiot for trying.
That's fine. My only concern, I'm with you on Iowa. I'm going to put Iowa on the board. Is Iowa just not very good?
Maybe, but they were competitive at the Barn. Cool name, by the way. Against Illinois. It's not like they're not competitive. They beat UCLA. I don't know if they're good or bad, but I don't know. I feel like the line's a couple points short, personally.
All right. Yeah, I like it. I was on the board officially. That is an official lean that will probably be a play. All right, let's get back to the board. I like where your head's at there. Winthrop and High Point. Maybe that could be a little fake sharp action there. Winthrop 7-1 at home, 1.5. You might see that and say, "Whoa, Nelly!"
Write it down.
High Point 16-3 is only -1.5, but it could be today's Wisconsin. Winthrop, potential fake sharp spot. Winthrop +1.5. Okay, talk to me about Xavier and Butler.
I think what did you write on the board? I'm sorry, did you write Winthrop?
Yeah,
but technically we want to write. Yep, no, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, they're the fake sharp spot, so we like High Point.
Yep, got it.
Okay. Iowa sucks on the road. Don't forget. That's right. I did not forget that. I did reference their road record, ATS, and straight up. You know what? Actually, I've decided something. I don't like Butler. I don't like games with Butler. I don't do well when I bet on or against Butler. Even their totals, I can't get right. 162 looks high to me. That's all I got.
Well, you know what I told you yesterday, or I keep telling you over and over again, the Big East is absolutely no fun to bet on this year.
Yeah, done.
But worth mentioning that this is sort of crazy because Xavier just beat Providence, and Butler has lost 3 games in a row. I don't know. These teams suck. God, these teams suck. I was going to make a pitch, and then I just got stuffed. I got stuffed on 4th and 1 when I was about to make my pitch. I'm gonna pass on this game.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. USF big faves at home. George Washington against Davidson. Big faves at home. Charlotte Tulsa. Samford Furman. Anything here?
I mean, God, doesn't the Tulsa Charlotte one kind of give a little bit of what we've been talking about? Where you think to take the home team is the sharp spot in college basketball, but lately it's been actually taking the road team.
Yeah, unless Charlotte is today's Kansas.
Never mind. Tulsa's lost back-to-back games, and Charlotte's won 3 in a row. I'm going to pass on that.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you like Tulsa even more?
No.
You like Tulsa?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Tulsa's lost back-to-back games. Now you like Tulsa.
Now my brain's in a pretzel.
Tulsa losing back-to-back games. Now they go on the road to play 9-8 Charlotte. No way they lose 3 games in a row. Right?
No way Charlotte wins 4 in a row?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I get what you're saying.
Fake bounce back spot. Not a fake sharp spot, a fake bounce back spot. Although you could argue that the bounce back already happened. You could say that. If
you want to write it on the board as something we can monitor, sure. I'm not placing a single legitimate dollar on this game.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I'm not going to force it. Me Carey says Freddie on Butler. Okay, noted. Thank you. Yeah, the Big East hurts my brain. Trice picks, might as well. You're crazy to not take them. No doubt or daddy. Who's he referring to? Do you know what he was referring to?
I don't see anyone saying no doubt or daddy. Maybe they're DMing you that.
Right here.
Oh, no doubt or daddy's his name. Not crazy not to take who? What are we talking about?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know. Kennesaw State. Trivia. What current basketball player went to Kennesaw State?
I should turn off the chat, I guess. Hold on, let me turn off the chat. Let me see to go to banners. Okay, my chat's off. Give me one clue.
I don't have anybody. I just wanted to see what you'd say.
You're just talk about sucking the fun out of a game.
What are you talking about? I wanted to see if you had anybody. Chris Youngblood is a great. I just wanted to see if you'd pull it out. If you pull somebody out, that would have been fun. All right, and get back to it. Kennesaw State. I don't even know what state Kennesaw is in. Do you know where Kennesaw is?
Kennesaw. Let's take a guess. Kennesaw State would be
Kentucky,
North Carolina.
No, Tennessee.
Georgia. Never was getting to Georgia.
That's where it is? I don't trust that. Whoever said
never.
That.
I was immediately going to say North Carolina and Virginia, and then if it wasn't those two, I was going to give up.
Kennesaw State.
Really?
Yep, it's there. Cobb County in Georgia. How many acceptance rate?
I got arrested in Georgia. It was tough.
69 to 82% acceptance rate. How many kids go there? How many students at Kennesaw?
This is what you guys are here for, to learn about Kennesaw State.
Holy shit. How many students do you think go to Kennesaw State?
Well, the way you reacted, I'll say 20,000.
51,000.
Oh, Jesus.
What are 51,000 people doing with a degree?
Bitches can't make it to the league? Jesus Christ.
No, what do you do with a Kennesaw State degree? Nothing. I'm not shitting on Kennesaw State. I think college is a big scam anyway, as it is, but this is crazy. What do you do with a Kennesaw State degree?
Not go to the NBA, clearly.
51,000 kids. That's a lot of fucking students. Holy shit. It's all for the kids that don't actually get to Athens. Oh, that's what it is. It's well known in Georgia. Got you.
Or Georgia Tech. Probably kids that don't get into Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Scholastic. Good morning. How we doing? All right, let's get back into it.
Hey, where's Georgia?
Georgia Tech is in Atlanta.
It is. Okay, yeah.
Illinois State, 6-point favorite on the road against Indiana State. I got nothing. Do you have anything in either of these games?
No, I don't.
Huh?
Cincinnati. Did you skip? No, you didn't skip anything. Colorado, Cincinnati. Where you at? What time's Colorado, Cincinnati at?
7 o'clock. We're in the 7 o'clock games. Ow.
Okay, I'm ready for Colorado, Cincinnati. Cincinnati -8.5. Cincinnati shouldn't be fucking 8.5-point favorites against anybody on earth. Against anybody on earth, dude.
They're 3-7 in their last 10, 4-6 ATS. They are 8-2 at home.
I don't care. They're poop.
Okay, they are 8-2 at
Colorado just played a 2-point game with Texas Tech. Ugh, but Colorado lost to Northern Colorado. This is gross. This game's gross. I don't think anybody in their right mind. Let's look at the picket splits, but I don't think anybody in their right fucking mind is laying 8.5 at this Cincinnati Bearcats team.
Sharps like it.
Sharps like it.
I mean, not that much. 60%. It's not that much.
0-3 in the Big 12.
15 grand wagered on this game.
This one's nasty. I might end up tapping Cincinnati.
Sports Clown's on the buffs. Let's fade Sports Clown. Sports Clown woke up on the fuck with Jeff Sunday side of the bed, and now we are going to go head to head just like we did with Trent Addy's plug. But unfortunately, we are 0-1 when we do.
You lost to Trent Addy's plug. I didn't realize we were going against him.
Well, you don't remember that? Yeah.
I don't think that's true. Whoever said Cincy 3 covers in a row, because weren't they 1.5 point favorites against West Virginia and lost? And then what was the spread in the UCF game? They were dogs at UCF. That makes sense. Yeah, that actually makes sense. UCF won but didn't cover. Yeah, they were dogs. Cincinnati plus 2.5.
All right, Cincy minus 8.5.
Okay. Got it. Okay, got you. Yeah, let's take Cincinnati, man. Let's do it.
All right. Well, it's on the board. It's on the board.
Good.
We got another 8.5 point favorite here against Coastal Carolina. I don't know if anybody knows anything about Marshall, but we can move on.
Oh, you see this? They're going to the game with trash bags on their head.
No way.
I kind of want to back the bag.
Yeah, of course. Why are they wearing trash bags on their head?
Because they're dog shit. They're 8-8, dude. They're 0-3 in the Big 12. They're dog shit.
Cincinnati's expectations are that high that 500 through 16 games is a bag on your head.
And Cincinnati's a basketball school.
Yeah, but like, when is the last time Cincinnati's even been to a Sweet 16?
It's a good question. It's a really good question.
Yeah. So if you're going to be a basketball school, puts bags on your heads when you're 8-8, how about you get to fucking somewhere in March? Give me a break with the bags on your heads.
Now we're going to do a little deep dive.
Now I want them to fucking lose outright, personally. Bags on your heads. Like, that's, you know, the Saints fans, they put bags on their heads when they go like 0-16. 8-8. Yeah, break.
Fucking I get kind of what you're saying.
8-2 at home. Or 6-2, whatever the fuck it is. 8-2. 8-2 at home. And these teams are
relax.
Bags on your head.
We're gonna dig into.
Sports Clown says don't switch up. I'm not fucking switching up. Only because of you, Sports Clown. I'm with DGen. Yeah, I know. I kind of hope they lose that. I'll bet it. I'll bet it. But also, fuck them. Fuck these little spoiled brats. 8-8 at Cincinnati. Give me a fucking break. What do you think you are? Fucking Duke, Kansas.
They were 19-16 last year. They were 22-15 the year before that. 23-13. The last time I see them in an NCAA tournament, they lost in the first round in 2019. Mick Cronin was their coach.
We have our answer. 2012. Was that Kenyon Martin?
I wanted to keep talking, dude.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go on your rant.
They made the NCAA tournament 9 years in a row from 2010 to 2019, and that is correct. They were in the Sweet 16. That's the furthest they got.
13 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They made the Elite Eight under Bob Huggins in 96.
13
That's
years
probably
ago.
Kenyon Martin, 96. To whatever year you asked was Kenyon Martin is absolutely fucking insane.
2012?
Yeah, Kenyon Martin's old, dog. Kenyon Martin is unk, and he was so fucking good. Kenyon Martin was so fun to watch.
Yeah, he's one of the best college basketball players I've ever seen. Yeah, you're right. I was like playing soccer when Kenyon Martin was got drafted 2000. Whatever, man. It's the only fucking guy worth the shit from Cincinnati. Who's another guy?
Name anyone on that Sweet 16 team? Trivia. Name someone on the Cincinnati Sweet 16 team from 2011, 2012.
I feel like they had a good power forward. Not DeJuan Blair. That's Pitt.
Good name drop, though.
Yeah, thanks. Fuck. They had a power forward.
Sean Kilpatrick. It feels like a decent guess. I'm going to pull up the roster.
Travis Kelce.
Sean Kilpatrick. Wow. Yancey Gates.
Christ. Oh, Yancey Gates. What a name. Nice job, Mr. Plays Daily in YouTube. Too Easy Twin says, I'm from there, so I'll give people a chance to answer. Yeah, a rap.
Is there anyone we didn't name? Is George Hill one?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think he wasn't, though.
Dixon. Okay. All right. We probably taken up too much time playing this game.
Yeah, it's super fun though.
Maxiel was my favorite player growing up.
Jason Maxiel, good one.
Yeah, good one.
What jersey number did he wear?
Are you asking me or Corn?
Not QE knows. Just says his favorite fucking player.
Jason Maxiel. I don't know. 33.
I think it was 54.
Patrick Patterson go to college. Patrick Patterson went to Kentucky. I was going to say LSU. Kashmir Wright is a good one. That's a very, very good one. All right, let's get back to the board. Lock in. Missouri +1 at home. Here we go. What are we doing with these short +1 home dogs in conference play? What's happening here? Missouri's 10-0 at home. Is this Mississippi State? Or is this fucking, I don't even know. By the way, what did Baylor do last night? I saw everybody loved Baylor. Did they go? They did. Did they go over their team total?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yes, what do we think? Auburn's 0-2 on the road. I would be on Auburn here. That would be an old D-Gen play. That's what it would be.
I have something. Total really low to me.
153?
Feels super low for an Auburn game. I mean, it is. I understand Missouri's probably been playing to the under. That would probably be your pitch back to me, which I understand, but they still average 82 points a game. And seeing an Auburn total in 150s just feels low to me. They had a 168 against Arkansas, 178 against Texas A&M, 204 with Georgia in overtime, scored 106 against Queens College, gave up 90 to Purdue. I don't know. The total is what catches my eye in this game.
Say the word.
But do you want to get in our MJ bag and take Auburn team total under?
No.
You just want to take the under? But didn't you want to fade Auburn?
No.
Oh, you like Auburn?
I think so.
Tough. I kind of get it. Okay. I get sort of what you're doing.
Say the word.
I'm going to take under.
Thank you.
That's the word.
Okay. LSU and Kentucky. Kentucky -4. They're 0-2 on the road. LSU's 8-1 at home. LSU is the team that just got mollywalloped with Sam Levitt in attendance. I forget who they played. South Carolina. I think we were on them. They were like 7.5-point dogs.
No, South Carolina, but they played since then and they beat the shit out of. Oh no, they didn't. Sorry, they played since then and they lost to Vanderbilt. I apologize.
I mean, that you would think, there's consensus on covers. You never know what the fuck it actually means, but I don't know. Are people actually taking LSU in this spot because they're good at home, or would people be taking Kentucky even though they suck on the road? What do you think?
They would be taking Kentucky. I would bet my life on it.
Okay. I like LSU.
I kind of do too.
Although this could be Miami, Notre Dame.
But it could be Kansas.
Oh, it could be Kansas. LSU has injuries.
What we said about Miami and why it's different is because no one respects Miami yet. So you could get them in a buy low spot where they're playing actually pretty good basketball, but no one respects them. You'll never get Kentucky in that spot because they're Kentucky.
Well said. Great job. I don't really want to play bet on teams with injuries. I did that with Louisville and I'm over it.
Okay.
People are saying LSU has injuries.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me. All right. Ole Miss in Georgia. Georgia 11. That's big. 161.5. Anything here? Georgia 10-0 at home, 14-2. Basketball school. Who knew?
I know. Some people get all the fucking fun, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find this game. What time's it at?
Oh, shut up. You're a fucking Gators fan. You won 4 or 5 national championships between the two sports. I don't want to hear it with fucking Joakim Noah and Tim Tebow.
Gators football team is a pathetic excuse for a football team. Don't do that.
Some people have all the fun.
Yeah, some people have all the fun, and some people go 4-8. And that Billy Napier is their head coach.
You had a 6-year stretch where you were winning championships in both sports.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I was fucking 16, whatever. I just want them to be fucking competitive. That's literally all I want. Snowman is having all the fun, but let's be honest, Snowman hasn't had fun in a long time. He's a Bears Hoosiers fan.
Snowman ain't having all the fun.
Yes, he is. Right now, Snowman's life is peak life.
What is Indiana basketball?
Indiana fan. I don't care.
Oh, I'm just talking about your.
You're talking about what school would be the most fun to be a football and basketball fan of.
That's what you said. You just said something.
Then I changed it.
All right. Well, we're not bringing pro teams in here.
Well, let's figure it out then. What's the best school to be a football and basketball fan of? Who was in the Final Four last year? Auburn, Florida.
Well, it's gonna Texas Tech probably, because you got a lot of money and both your teams are gonna be good.
That was good, dude. That was a good one. Michigan's a solid one, even though the football team kind of stinks, but that's a solid one.
Michigan's a good one. Yeah. All right. Should we get back to the board?
Sure.
We're going on owner's box, by the way. We're going on owner's box. Fuck Alabama. We're going on owner's box.
That's a pretty solid one. Like if we were making a top 10 list, Alabama undoubtedly on there. Georgia probably belongs.
If Notre Dame could figure out their basketball team, Notre Dame would be a good one. The football team is good. Oh, by the way, 1 p.m. Marcus Freeman press conference today. I don't know if you saw this. You see that?
He's going to go coach the Giants?
I know he might go coach the Steelers.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Who the fuck wants to coach the Steelers?
Apparently he had like ties to Pittsburgh.
That's crazy. People got to stop thinking. Sorry, Rav. I don't even want to do that to Rav with him in here. I don't know what you do with that.
Fuck Rav, man. He could take that shit.
I don't know what you do with that fucking roster. I literally don't. Like, you don't have a quarterback. You don't have wide receivers. Your defense is full of old washed names. I have no idea what coach sees that roster and says, like, yep, I'm the guy. I'm the guy to turn it around. I want to take that on. The fucking part of my take was talking about Cignetti being from there and potentially taking the job. And I'm like, this is insane. Why would you want to do that?
Did you not see my tweet about this yesterday? Because I tweeted about it, and I thought the fucking responses were hilarious. I said it might be a bad take, but is this Steelers job even appealing? Outside of Pittsburgh being an awesome sports city, I'm not sure what would attract the head coach. Their best draft pick in the last 5 years is Peyton Wilson. No quarterback, no weapons other than DK, and TJ Watt is washed. And I got so many people that
stinks, bro.
What?
DK stinks.
No, I know. I was trying to be nice. Everybody had the same response: job security. They've had four.
I didn't see that response, but I've seen that going around. I didn't see your tweet, but that's a hilarious thing to say.
But then this guy responded. He said, Keanu Benton, Nick Herbig, Joey Porter, Derek Harmon, Yaya Black, all very good draft picks. Yeah. Joey
Porter Jr. is a baller, absolutely.
No, I like Joey Porter Jr. and I loved him in college, but he's still very inconsistent. If you watch Steelers games, I don't watch every snap, but I'm just saying, like, those names aren't making it move for like a fucking head coach in the market right now. I think like Malik Neighbors, Cam Scatabo, Jackson Dart, those guys, Abdul Carter, make it move. Like Keanu Benton, Herbig's a nice player, but like, come on, bro.
If you would rather coach the Steelers than the Minnesota Vikings, Sports Clown, I don't know if I could take your opinion serious. The amount of talent on the Vikings compared to the amount of talent on the Steelers there's a gap for sure.
Yeah. No, I had a lot of people that were pushing back on this, but everybody said job stability. I just thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know that Steelers fans are going to be as patient this time around. You need to get in there. You need to win a playoff game within 3 to 5 years, or you're probably gone.
Okay. Is there a quarterback they could get in the late, or I guess for the Steelers would be the mid first round? Is there a quarterback they're talking about? Because they have to have.
I don't know.
I'm literally hearing them talk about Tua. Also, the NFL drafts in Pittsburgh this year, by the way. They have Will Howard. Got it.
Dude, why not give him a shot?
I mean, maybe you have to give Will Howard a shot. I think Will Howard is a gamer.
I would give him a shot.
I respect the shit out of Will Howard, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I bet him win the Heisman. People forget. Let's
people should forget that.
See down 76. But listen, I bet Brock Purdy to win the Heisman the year they went 7-6, and look what happened to him. So don't give up on Will Howard. Also, I just heard you sneak in there that the draft is in Pittsburgh. I might have to go to that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going.
I know you're going. That should rock. Hopefully there's a Pirates game.
I've never been to Pittsburgh.
I've
never been to Pittsburgh.
I've only driven through it. I got Permanente Bros, which is not good. But yeah.
I got to be honest, man. And is Permanente Bros a cheesesteak place?
No.
What is it?
It's like their own particular sandwich. It's like meat, lettuce, a hoagie. Maybe there's cheese on it, but no, it's not a cheesesteak. Hold on. What is Primanti Bros famous for? I'll tell you. This sandwich is like cat food. Piled high with grilled meat, melted cheese, tomatoes, tangy coleslaw, and French fries.
Oh yeah, probably not going to be my thing.
And it's on
I felt like from Philadelphia, all the like hyped up cheesesteak places were not that great, but then all the sneaky ones were like absurdly delicious. And that's what I was going to ask about Primanti Bros.
I know exactly what you did because I did it too my first time to Philadelphia. You went to Pat's and
name another one.
Geno's or
yeah.
Pat's. Those two, they're like right next to each other. Those two stink. You gotta go to I did a food review on it and it popped up. It was unbelievable. I can't remember. I can't believe I don't remember the name.
Man, I went to a spot in Reading Terminal Market and it was delicious and no one recommended it.
Those are good. Those are good. I got like 7 different things there. They were good. Not a cheesesteak. You got to go to this place for the cheesesteak. Hold on. Philadelphia cheesesteak places. Angelo's. It started with an A. Oh, yeah. John's and Pat's. Pat's and Geno's. Don't go there. Angelo's Pizzeria. D'Alessandro's is good. Angelo's is the spot. That's the best one. It's not even close. Yeah, it is Angelo's. Yes. Okay, where were we?
Georgia, Ole Miss. We're going on owner's box after this, both of us, me and DJen.
Yep. What time is it? 11:48. All right, we will we'll raid them here whenever we're done, and then we'll head over. We'll talk. I can't wait. By the way, you better keep that same energy. I'm ripping into Sandy.
Oh, of course.
I'm ripping into Sandy. Love Sandy. Good, big Sandy guy. Enjoyed listening to him talk about the Packers. I can't wait to talk about him and his immediate defense of Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Immediate. Makes me sick. Makes me absolute fucking sick. The fucking Sandy dude. That's what Sandy
You're going to find out, DC.
You're going to find out real fast. Immediate Matt LaFleur defense. Disgusting. Anyways, Pitt in Georgia. Another 1-point fucking home dog in conference play. What do we do?
Pitt and Georgia Tech. God, I've watched Georgia Tech play a few times. Not good. Not a good team. I might want to fade them.
You don't really have to DM us slips, by the way. We believe you. Last 2 slips I sent cash with these. I'm a CBB monster. If it doesn't hit, I'll give 10 subs. Okay.
Wait. I don't care about your slips, but I'm interested in your pick. You like Pitt money line here?
Oh, got it. Yeah.
I like Pitt money line, and I'll tell you. How about that? I like.
Yeah, just tell us what you like. We don't need the slips.
I was gonna say I don't care if you're slipped for $10 or $1,000. Means nothing to me, but I do like the pick. I think Georgia Tech stinks, and I'm totally fine to buy into that. And I'll take the small favorite road team. It is ass versus ass, Brandon, but I think one team might be a little more ass. What? Why the long pause? Shitting on steak for Steelers and now Sandy's Packers is DJ one. I don't remember what you shit on me for.
Me neither.
I think we're on the same page about the Steelers, which is weird.
Yeah. Oh, no, I shit on you for betting them.
Oh, well, yeah.
But that's not the same as Sandy. Sandy's a fan defending his coach after a horrible coaching performance. Anyways, let's keep moving.
Yeah, save that for Owner's Box. It's a good topic.
St. Bonaventure, St. Joseph, St. Bonaventure, 2-point favorites on the road. Sam Houston State, Jacksonville State. There's some ugly games coming up here. We're gonna fly through this storm.
God, I'm gonna miss college basketball so much.
What?
I'm gonna miss college football so much. Sorry.
Jesus.
I just saw Tulane and immediately thought about that college football is literally over. And fucking sad.
What a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it is a weird thing to say. Memphis shouldn't be that big of a favorite against anybody on earth.
Do we like them?
Nah, I can't bet them. I just think they shouldn't.
You're right, though. Look, 9.5, 8.5 didn't cover, but 1. You're right. I'm putting them on the board. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Really bad. If you get a chance to get eyes on Memphis, this is a bad basketball.
Is Penny Hardaway still the coach?
I think so. Pretty sure, yes.
Can they make their free throws?
Probably not.
I just want a college basketball team that makes their free throws. Okay. Marker's already fading. We don't have a lot today, Steak. A lot of games, but we don't have a lot. UCF K-State. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? This new fake sharp potential. K-State 9-7 against 13-2. What do you think?
You said it. It does have fake sharp potential.
Ooh.
I don't know if UCF gets any respect, and I don't think anybody likes UCF to come into Kansas State. I think it's a little fake sharp. I really do. But man, it's a respectful line too.
UCF
13-2. UCF
9-1 in their last 10. 1-1 on the road.
Remember what they did in their last road game?
No, they lost.
They lost to Oklahoma State in a pretty similar spot.
Oh, I bet them.
But then they went and got a road. They went and got a road. Nope, they went and got a home win against Cincinnati. Had a home win against Kansas. Pretty good. 13.
Fake sharp spot of the night. Fake sharp spot of the night. K-State. Fake sharp spot of the night.
Good. I'm glad you wrote it down.
Jerome Tang is only known for low down at this rate. Who's Jerome Tang? Like the name.
That is the Kansas State head coach. You remember who was that kid? The little tiny kid, point guard they had, Marquise. What was his name?
Pootie Tang.
No. That's Jerome Tang. What was the little tiny point guard? Marquise Noel. Thank you. Remember that run they had?
Yeah. What happened to him?
Marquise Noel. I don't know. I would guess he's probably
on the Celtics.
No. Is Marquise Noel in the NBA? I would really doubt that. He's like 5. Oh, Raptors G League team. Good for him. That's actually
he's really good. Raptors G League team? That is fucking random. Okay. Where are we? Here we are. How many more minutes do we have? I really need a snack before we go on owner's box. I have not been eating enough. I'm trying to lose weight. I ate with chicken thighs, salad, and
well, let's tell them to go up on as soon as possible so we can raid. We want to raid.
Yeah, we do want to raid. We always want to raid. All right, I'll find another game in the meantime while you do that. Northwestern Illinois. Ooh, that's a lot of points for Illinois on the road. A lot of points for Illinois on the road. 3-0 on the road, 2-1 ATS, 13-3. Northwestern 8-8. I think Northwestern might be a little sleepy dog tonight. Might be 8:30 p.m. in Chicago.
Sleepy dog?
Yeah, you think people are going to take them?
No, I don't.
Nobody's taking Northwestern, man. Nobody. UCLA, Penn State. Doesn't sound like you like it, so I'm just going to move on. UCLA, Penn State 3.5. Didn't the last time Penn State played a home game, they were very close and competitive against Michigan? Right. Yes.
Come on, let's talk about this one. I'm excited.
UCLA.
Penn State got up not only for Michigan, then they got up for Purdue. They kind of got up for Illinois, too. They just played a gauntlet, an absolute fucking gauntlet of a schedule for the Big Ten. Illinois, Michigan, Purdue. All three of those teams could win the national championship, and it wouldn't be that crazy. Those are three of the better teams in the country. Now they're at home, and UCLA is a 3.5-point favorite. Sleepy spot alert. Penn State's not getting up for this game. I got news for you. Penn State is not getting up for this game. They're not going to do it. They just got up 3 times in a row for some of the best teams in the country. They're not getting up for UCLA at home. Sorry to tell you.
I agree with you. This is too many got up games. The get up game streak ends today. By the way, No Doubter Daddy gave out 5 sub 5 minutes ago. Appreciate that, No Doubter Daddy. Totally missed that. Welcome to the board review, by the way. Don't see your name in here very often. All right. Yeah, UCLA is on the board. Let's keep moving because we are running out of time.
I think the one reason we don't get as many subs is because you suck at recognizing them.
Bro.
I know. I want to get on the back end, though. We have to figure that out for me because you're going to say,
I do not suck at recognizing subs. I do not suck at recognizing subs. I do not. But you also keep in mind, I have to put these fucking tabs up. I've got Profit X. I've got Pickett. I've got FanDuel. I have to switch over to this too.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like you'll be talking and you'll be like, oh shit, 6 months ago, Boston Sports Dork with a fucking sub.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Fucking fake news.
I wish I could see sub bangs. I just wish I could see them. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I know how you can see them. Pull up on your computer screen.
Okay.
Lift your fucking, first of all, lift your
you want me to have the Twitch Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. Okay. Wow. Figure that one out. All right.
No Doubt Daddy. Did you change your name? Because I don't really recognize your name. Is No Doubt Daddy a different person?
I don't fucking suck at recognizing subs. Don't start this stupid narrative bullshit. I'm great at doing it. I got a lot to do. I got to be the fucking producer of this show as well. Thank you very much.
Let's have a mass unsubbing. Fuck this stream.
We'll shut it down. I'll shut this bitch down right now. Right now. Right fucking now. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's finish strong. Vandy on the road against Texas. Texas, I hate Texas. They're 4-0 on the road. They're 16-0. Is this line short? Do you want me to come back to you?
I'm just trying to pull it up, man. I got to scroll through.
Oh, now this guy wants to pull it up. An hour and 55 minutes in, and this guy wants to pull up a fucking game now. That's what he wants to do.
Is this short to me? I don't think Vandy's getting any respect. Texas just beat Alabama outright. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one. I'll tell you right now, I don't have any interest in fading Vanderbilt, but I do think the line's short. But I don't have any interest in fading Vanderbilt. So I will lay off.
So many college basketball games, man. There's just so many colleges. There's too many colleges. There's way too many.
I don't remember. There's some names that just piss me off so bad. It's like, listen, you don't need to go to school here. Just don't go to school.
Yeah.
Just don't go to school. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. But if like your school's called Lindenwood, just go get started in the workforce.
Yeah.
Lindenwood. East Texas A&M CC. Just go get a fucking job. Just go get a job. This is ridiculous.
This is hilarious. Tyler Tanner over 5.5 assists. Okay, Steak, are you on the Broncos? Your answer is yes. You are on.
Yes, my answer is I'll answer my answer.
Yeah, Steak's on the Broncos, and he's going to be in piss because Steak is on fucking. By the way, did you see? I sent you a tweet. You didn't acknowledge it. Did you see stupid fucking Sean Payton's smug response to a reporter asking him about like, Dre Greenlaw being back and that being downhill attacking the run? I don't know how anybody likes this guy. He's such a fucking loser.
It's exactly my point, fat girls. I scam people. I didn't have to go to college for it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The scamming bit is so played out, but you can continue to do it.
To be fair, fat girls brought it up, not me.
Why do you have okay? So fat girls could bring up fucking doing the dumbest thing of all time, and you're going to be like, yeah, let's do that.
Yes, we've already determined that that's exactly the type of person I am.
Listening to his pressers pains me. I can't stand Sean Payton.
But yeah, but read his comment before. I just like Sean Payton in this one, man. I'm sorry.
I know why you like Sean Payton. You like Sean Payton because you think the Bills are going to be very popular.
I also think the Bills aren't very good. They just have a god at quarterback.
Well, the god at quarterback took down the team that you thought was winning the Super Bowl. No respect there?
Oh, a lot of respect for sure.
Not enough.
His perfect game was the only way they were winning.
Okay, so Bo Nix and Sean Payton are going to be the god.
In Denver, yeah, I think so.
Oh, you like Denver too. You like Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Talk about fake sharp spot. Denver Broncos, baby. The fake sharp spot of the millennium. All right. We are going to finish up very strong. Steak. I'm scrolling and rolling. Arkansas, 10. Virginia Tech, 7.5-point dogs against SMU. Could be tonight's Indiana. SMU could pump that shit. 10-0 at home. Sorry, Crabs. UNC and Stanford, 4 on the road. A couple of late night games here. Michigan. Oh, wow. You got Duke and Cal. I am not staying up for that.
Good fucking slate. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Okay. Anything here? Oregon State, Loyola Marymount, Oral Roberts, Denver.
Arkansas fits in the category of potentially fake bounce back spot because they go home. A shitty South Carolina team. They just lost to Auburn by like 30 points. Keep an eye out for that. I'm not betting it. I'm just sharing as we go through. I think SMU, Virginia Tech has the potential to be a pretty good game. I think these are kind of decent teams. I guess I would say SMU getting.
You want me to put South Carolina on the board? Yay or nay?
Sure, yeah, put it on the board so we can recap it, so we learn some things. And I'm not going to keep fading Michigan because I think that's a death wish. But man, 12.5 is seeing them their line start to go down is certainly interesting. Washington isn't good.
Addie's plug. You were don't come in here. Addie's plug. Don't come in here and start pounding your chest and shitting on people. That's not how we roll in here. I'll put you in timeout.
Because we actually already glazed you. You just
we already glazed you, bro. You already got glazed, so you don't need to come here pounding your
you
fucking
should do
chest.
some of your own Adderall, and then you'd be fucking on time.
I gave you your glaze for 5 minutes. You weren't here. Not our fault. You don't have to come chirping everybody.
You got glazed. Yeah, you got glazed, man.
Okay. All right. Here's what we got. Iowa +10, Cincy -8.5, Auburn Miz under, Memphis -8, UCLA -3. I kind of lean SMU 7.5. It's just going on the board. I don't know that it's a play. South Carolina +10. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't think SMU's board worthy unless you're trying to rush a final play up there, but I don't personally like it enough to be on the board. I like that you wrote down those 2 fake sharp spots. So I think those are
good. Fake sharp spot, Kansas State -2.5. I'm going to be on UCF faux show. Winthrop +1.5. I forgot they play High Point. We're going to monitor that one. I don't know that I'm going to be on it. All right. On that note, we are going to raid Owner's Box. We're going to go to Owner's Box. We are going to what are we going to do? We're going to talk some ball. We're going to give Sandy some shit for his fucking stupid ass Packers take. Are you on the Texans stake?
No, I'm not.
All right. And if you ask XCC, if you ask any more questions, you want answers from stake, we're gonna send you a Venmo request, because all of those are going behind a paywall. Thank you very much for your understanding and your support. All right, guys, great stream today. Good job. Thank you very much to BK. Good job, Steak. We'll see you at Owner's Box. Join the fucking raid. I'm going to go grab a quick snack. I'll be there in a few minutes. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Good luck on all your wagers.